The Tswana people, or Botswana, plural, are a prominent Bantu ethnic group in southern Africa with a significant presence in South Africa, particularly in the Northwest Province, and also forming the majority in Botswana. Their history is rich with migrations, the formation of distinct chiefdoms, and cultural practices that reflect their adaptation to the southern African landscape. History and migrations. The ancestors of the Tswana, part of the broader Sotho-Tswana group, are believed to have migrated southwards from the vicinity of the East African Great Lakes over many centuries, arriving in southern Africa around 200 to 500 AD. They were among the early Iron Age farmers and herders who gradually moved into the region. The Tswana established themselves in the western highveld of South Africa, a grassland environment. Unlike the Nguni groups who settled in coastal areas, the Sotho-Tswana favored the highlands. Over time, various Tswana groups diversified and formed distinct chiefdoms such as the Huruche, Kwena, Kagatla, Rolong, Tlhaping, and Tlokwa. Evidence suggests that some Tswana ancestors were living on the highveld from at least the 17th century. The 19th century brought significant changes with the Mfekan, or Difakan, a period of widespread disruption and migrations caused by the expansion of Nguni groups. This led to local groups consolidating and forming larger states. Tswana communities responded in various ways. Some broke up, some resisted, and some moved further west into the fringes of the Kalahari. Later, the arrival of European settlers, Voortrekkers in the 1840s, 1850s, and the British in the 1870s, 1880s, further impacted Tswana lands and autonomy. This led to the establishment of the Bechuana Land Protectorate, present-day Botswana, for some Western Tswana groups, while others in South Africa saw their land seized and became tenants on farms. During the apartheid era, a Bantu homeland called Bofutha Tswana was created for the Tswana people in South Africa, though it was never internationally recognized and was abolished in 1994. Historically, male labor migration to the mines and industrial centers of South Africa was a significant feature of Tswana life, a pattern that largely declined after the 1990s. There were also complex patterns of female migration, often for economic reasons, to urban centers like the Witwatersrand from the late 19th century onwards. Cultural practices. Tswana culture is rich and deeply rooted in their history and environment. Social structure. Traditionally, Tswana society was organized into chiefdoms with a hereditary chief, Kagosi, at its head. Villages were divided into wards, often occupied by patrilineal descent groups, with homes clustered around the chief's compound. The Kagotla, a traditional meeting place, is central to village life, serving as a forum for social, judicial, and political discussions. As Fanaisella's economy. Historically, the Tswana practiced a mixed economy of animal husbandry, especially cattle, which held significant social and economic value, and subsistence agriculture, cultivating crops like maize and sorghum. Greetings and respect. Respect for elders in community is highly valued. Greetings are fundamental, with specific etiquette for men, removing hats when greeting elders or chiefs, and women, sitting down as a gesture of respect. Initiation rites. Traditionally, the Tswana had elaborate initiation ceremonies for boys and girls, marking their transition into adulthood. Boys were often circumcised as part of these rites. Music, dance, and storytelling. Music and dance are vital parts of Tswana culture, utilizing drums, rattles, and other percussion instruments. Dances like the setapa are cultural rituals. Storytelling is also a strong tradition used to pass down history, values, and cultural knowledge across generations. Beliefs. The Tswana believe in a supreme being, Modimo, and in ancestral spirits who are thought to influence the living. Traditional healers, known as sangomas, are respected for their ability to communicate with ancestors and provide healing. Material culture. Traditional housing ranged from circular huts with conical thatched roofs to rectangular houses. While European goods and dress have become prevalent, traditional garments made from shweshwe fabric are still worn, reflecting cultural beliefs and pride. Cattle remain a significant store of wealth, especially in rural areas. Community labor. The Tswana have a strong tradition of letsema, which refers to communal, charitable labor for other families, particularly during planting and harvesting seasons. This concept emphasizes cooperation and community support.